Oasis Audio presents I Am Skye, Finder of the Lost, by Stier. Read for you by Natalie Budig. Chapter 1. Ready to Run. Ready to go, Skye? My favorite human, Susan, says in a high-pitched, cheerful voice. She knows my answer is always the same. You're doggone right I am. She opens the covered back of her truck, and I bound happily into my doggy car bed. Soon we're motoring along, and I'm looking out the back window. There's so much to see. I watch as the morning sun paints the bushes, trees, and hills of the Mojave Desert with yellow light. At a big brown sign, we take a turn. Hey, I recognize this road, I think. My nose twitches with excitement. Before long, our truck pulls up next to a small building. A person wearing a ranger hat and badge waves us through. We're regulars here, Susan and me. We visit this desert park almost every week. I know the desert trees that grow here with their crooked limbs and sticky-out leaves. I know about the desert tortoises and the rattlesnakes that hide among the rocks. I know the smells of all the growing things and the sand and the stone. And I know what we'll be doing here today. Our truck stops outside an old ranger station, and I see that our teammates have already arrived. The humans, Christopher, Marisol, and RJ, are all wearing matching sweatshirts, just like Susan's. We dogs have matching vests. There's a bloodhound named Bear, a standard poodle named Birdie, and Pilot, a golden retriever. And me, I'm a border collie and the newest member of the group. We're all part of the park's volunteer canine search and rescue team. We're here to train so that we'll know how to help find people who are lost or hurt in the California desert. Bear, Birdie, and Pilot are already certified search and rescue dogs. They each passed a test and got a certificate. I'm not there yet, but I'm learning. While the humans discuss plans for this morning's training session, we dogs greet each other with friendly sniffs. Can we start Skye off with a puppy runaway? Susan asks. She's already raring to go. I get to go first today? Sweet, I think. I'm excited now, but the first time I heard about puppy runaway, I thought there was a problem, like maybe a dog had run off and gotten lost. It wasn't that at all. It's really a fun game of hide and seek. To start today's game, Susan gently holds my collar while Christopher, Bear's human partner, trots down the road. I watch Christopher go around a bend in the road and duck behind some desert plants. Christopher, you're not very good at hiding, I think. I saw exactly where you went. Susan lets go of my collar. Search, she says. She doesn't have to say it twice. I love the feeling of the breeze ruffling through my fur as I run. In no time, I round the bend and am nose to nose with Christopher, who is crouching in the dust. I turn tail and run back to Susan. I pawed the ground twice. That's my signal that lets her know I've made a find. When Susan says, "Show me," I take off again with her following at my heels. I bolt down the road and proudly lead her right back to Christopher. At the sight of me, Christopher pops up and both he and Susan cheer like it's a big party and I'm the doggy guest of honor. I wriggle with happiness and gobble down a treat. Okay, I admit it, this first game, this puppy runaway, it's pretty easy-peasy stuff. But it's a blast. Everyone is always so excited when I find the hiding human. Still, I know this game is just a warm-up for the bigger training challenge, the one that really tests my skills. The one that shows if I am truly cut out for search and rescue work. And that challenge, it's coming next. Chapter 2. High and Low. Before we start the next game, Susan flips open my doggy dish and pours water into it. Puppy runaway is thirsty work. When I've had my fill, Susan flattens the bowl and attaches it on a hook she calls a carabiner, which hangs from the backpack that she tosses into the truck. Then Susan snaps a long leash onto my collar. Skye and I are about to run the trailing exercise. Will you be the flanker? She asks Christopher, and he nods. Marisol is already headed out to lay a trail, Susan continues, and she gave me this. Susan holds up a bag with a sock inside. She makes a funny face and laughs. Marisol promised she got it good and stinky jogging yesterday. Susan opens the bag and says, "Get sun."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?